Welcome to Pokemon Masterclass. I'm your host, Gym Leader Justin. Today we're playing the girl, Tsareena. She's a lot of fun. The new all-rounder grass type, the fourth grass type to make it in Pokemon Unite. Does she have the most broken kit in the game? Is she just standard or is she underpowered? Let's get into it. Class is in session. So this game is from one of the PMC practice sessions the other night. As you can see here, I'm laning with Bananas. Obviously you know him, Beater Bananas. Go check him out on Twitch. So we're going to be laning here with the Squirtle and Bounsweet. It's a pretty decent lane. We've got one range and one melee. Obviously the Squirtle is really good early. And they hit us with a triple lane early. So this is sort of a weird spot. Not really sure if this was their jungler Talonflame that just decided to come bot, or if they just had three that, sometimes happens in the solo queue. They just, people get distracted, or, oh, I forgot I was supposed to go top, or whatever happens. So, die to early gank, but we do take one with us. So, it's like, ooh, okay. We call out. So, I believe Brandon and Doug are both in this game. And so, Doug went top for the gank there. Doug came down bot to help us out, and Brandon's top on the... I believe he's the Gardevoir, if I'm not mistaken. So as you can see, Doug just got pushed him off. He's got his scoring. He's coming back around to help us out. So we get our evolution there by taking the birds. It's really important to get here level 4. Obviously, you see now we're level 5. But leveling up now to Steenie. It's really strong. You get the option of either Triple Axle or Stomp. I personally am a Triple Axle fan just because it's the wider range. The Stomp spam is fun. It's just not what I go for. I go for the big AoE of, as you can see right there, giant circle kicks around you with the Triple Axle. She does 3 kicks in a straight line in front of her. Super fun. So as you can see now, level 6, we are Tsareena. So you see those 3 blue bars up on top of my HP bar there. Basically every third move or combination therein of move or combination of third boosted auto, so essentially every 9 auto attacks, you'll get those 3, it'll proc one of those bars. At 3 bars, you basically get your, like, a free cooldown on either one of your moves, and that move that you use is now boosted. So if you use your grass move, you get a shield, and if you use your Triple Axle or Stomp, you get some lifesteal. So you can see right here, we do end up capping that goal pretty effectively and easily there. They just overstayed when they shouldn't have. They didn't have enough jungle pressure. They should have, this Snorlax is taking Yawn. It probably would have been more beneficial to take Block this game, especially when you're going up against a Blastoise, because he's going to be pushed into you pretty hard. So we're rotating top now that we already won bot pretty heavily, and we just want to make sure that we're taking out the second goal here. So we're going to dunk both goals. So now we're in a really good spot as both the objectives spawn here on the Tsareena, fully evolved. I'm going to take up this Corphish just as our team starts to poke down the Rotom. So it's at half health. We're easily just going to pick this up, myself and the Gardevoir. So now we have Rotom for ourselves. I'm not going to push it. I don't have any points in my pocket. I already dunked my 21. I'm going to rotate back down bot. Doug's rotating through his jungle, as you can see on the Talonflame there. And David is already down there in the fight on the beach. So as you can see in the mini-map, it's really important with that Rotom. Because Rotom's so strong right now, they can't risk the threat of it getting in, so they actually sent 2 people to stop it, and that's a Zero Aura in the Cinderace. That's huge damage that's not there on the beach, so we are able to clean this up. So I use my ulti right there. It's very similar to Charizard's ulti, as you saw. I knock somebody up in the air, single target, basically flurry of kicks, and then slam them down into the ground. So I'm just going to stand here, get our points in right at the end. I want to make sure everybody else got their points in. I only had 9. There's only 2 left. Boom, Gardevoir takes it, pops that. So that's a third goal that we've taken before the halfway mark, before 5 minutes hits. So that's really good. It's important to keep up your tempo in Unite because the games scale so quickly. It's really important that if you get a lead to effectively, don't don't do high risk plays if you don't need to when you're ahead. And just keep your foot on the gas and make sure that you're keeping tempo. So Doug got killed, unfortunately, by a wild Zeraora in the jungle. I predicted the Volt Switch. I did not get to kill him before he jumped back. So I go right there into the bush, and I do avenge our buddy right there. So SporkNinja's back alive. He's going to farm up real quick, just kill a couple core fish. Our team is pushing really, really heavily and effectively because we took that bot lane goal. So our Randys were able to just, kind of shove up. It's solo queue. It's not the most effective play. That's why, Doug and I weren't there. But they ended up making it work. So it's actually, sometimes those plays can work. It is solo queue after all. So we have Rotom spawning pretty quick. I'm telling Doug, hey, you stay up here for Rotom. I'm going to rotate down because David's in a bad spot. He's calling for help. I'm going to go back him up. He's Blastoise now. I'm Tsareena. We both have ultis. Let's go make something happen. So Doug's up there dueling with the Cinderace and contesting Rotom. So as you can see, Doug's pushing him off on the mini-map as I come down to engage with the bot lane fight with the Zeraora. There was a Snorlax here, Garchomp's around, and David and I are both here. So as you can see right there, we saw the wing of the enemy Talonflame. We got the Rotom, so now they have pressure top. That's really, really important here. So Doug has the 40 and Rotom. They have to send, so the Zeraora, instead of staying for the fight here, he went for the top, so it allows me to get in, and I can easily 1v2 a Gabite, not fully evolved Garchomp, no ulti, and then the Snorlax does end up getting a yawn right here. I dodge the Heavy Slam, and then I'm easily able to pick up the Cinderace. But, Gabite comes. I'm like, you know what? I'll just give that up. I'll let the Cinderace go because he's ranged and I'm melee. I don't want to waste the cooldowns. But the Gabite overextends, and I can easily jump over the wall. I've got my, as you saw right there, I had my 3 procs to my passive, so I was able to just double spam him into the wall with triple axle. I dodged the Snorlax's yawn there with my Grassy Glide and ended up getting my score around the backside of him. Really, really important to use the mobility of Tsareena. She's super mobile regardless if you take Drop Kick or Grassy Glide. So I'm actually going to go, as you see right there, 1 HP. So obviously what happened right there, the Cinderace tried to take me out, and I ended up going in for the extra healing on the double triple axle spam. So now that was a really, really good skirmish there. Doug's got 50 points. He's just coming back to this side of the map after that contest top. The Zeraora did take him out, unfortunately, and shove him off, but again, we ended up getting so much in the mid, it's worth. So I'm going to pick a fight with the enemy Talonflame. He missed his ultimate because I was in the middle of my animation, so it just kind of dodged right out, and me and Doug are easily able to just 2v1 him and take him out. And we're calling right here in the team chat, if the Snorlax tries to pick a fight, we'll just turn and kill him. He does end up landing the yawn right there. Your boy jumps in and takes the yawn so he doesn't go in on Doug. Pro plays. That was absolutely not luck at all. We planned that out. So we're going to go down bot. David's calling that he has the Garchomp in tow here. Easy kill to pick up. So I do come bot and just boom. Pop him really, really quick. So now we're calling that in team chat. We're basically calling let's set up for bird. So what that means is that we're in the lead. We don't need the bird at all. We can take it, but we don't need it. So we're just setting up. And then when we get here, we're like, look, they're nowhere in sight. Let's just burst this down. So we end up pivoting in like a split-second decision, and we just pivot it down. So the Cinderace comes in. It's a little scary, but I do end up, because I have Razor Claw on this build, I do end up taking out the Articuno with the last hit. I jump straight through, kill the Garchomp again. That Gabite, now Garchomp has been having a really tough time against us. Even though he does have Rough Skin, the Tsareena is able to just kind of shred him both from auto attack. We are proccing the Razor Claw, getting that Pseudo Sheen proc in there, and we do a lot of spell damage. We do a lot of move damage. So Doug has a Zeraora. We jump down here. He ends up dodging the triple Axo, and we just face planted a wall. That was pretty funny. But we do end up picking him up in a 2v1, pretty solid. So basically now the game plan is we don't need to do anything. We just need to sit here for 1 minute. Oh, as you can see, 0 BOLS. He just now logged on. He must not have been on yet for this game. I think he was putting the babies down to sleep. But not really a whole else to say about this game. It's pretty cut and dry solo queue. We just snowballed our lead from the early game, and we never let off the gas pedal. As you can saw, excuse me, English. As you can see here, the Garchomp's going to try to pick a fight, thinking he has his ultimate, but we are able to use our supreme mobility with the Grassy Glide and triple axle double dash build to kite around 2 out of his 3 outrage moves. And right here we are able to, oh, I do end up dying, but this is sick. Watch this. So Doug is gonna make the play of the game here while I'm dead and get the amazing triple kill on like 1 HP. Oh, that was so sick. Such a good play. So that's going to be the game here with Tsareena. We are about to see the new and improved end screen. We do get the victory there. No surprise, obviously. We do end up picking up the MVP. Really, really happy with how this game turned out. It was a lot of fun. Good practice match. GG's obviously to David and Doug, helping us out here, getting the win. PMC crew for life. Super, super fun. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think of Tsareena. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay notified every time we upload more Unite content. Until next time, I've been Justin. Class is dismissed.